Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Alright, hey guys. Today, actually, real quick, I got a new mic. It's one that's attached to the desk. And, or not attached, but you know what I mean. It's...
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Alright, so anyways, so it's one that I mounted on my desk. I just got it today, so
and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
By the time I post this, I would have gotten it either still today,
never happy. It's never enough.
Tonight or tomorrow. But anyways, hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and if not, hopefully I can make your day.
Are you saying that
better.
advance have cured death?
Jog off!
Still Basil Slate. Continue. Alright, I was gonna try to do the last one that I like messed up on because I was eating lunch, but I don't know exactly which save slot that is, so yeah, anyways, load it in here, and remember that this game has swears and it might get scary it's gonna get scary at some point, I'm pretty sure. And it just has some interesting stuff, so if you don't want to see any of that, oh, that's what that, okay, anyways, if you don't want to see any of that, I recommend you click off the video now. I'm giving you a warning. And also, I'm gonna be getting, Dying Light 2. I have 20 bucks, I know it's 60 bucks, but I have 20, so I have to save up some more money. I'll get it by, I don't know, actually I don't know when I'll get it by, but yeah, I'll get it at some point, I'll play it, and I'm actually doing something as a project other than that, so you get to feed it slightly early in Sam's right there. Just nice. You smile widely as you join hands and take your seats in the private box. Okay, I gotta fix something real quick on my computer. I just gotta fix the thing that fell over, so just give me like 2 seconds. Alright, fix my mic. Alright, anyways, I'm back. See if it's gonna take like 2 seconds. The tickets arrived on your doormat on Monday with a typed thank you from Chris. You'll get your passport back soon enough apparently. This show isn't your usual taste. A pretentious opera in a language you know for a fact that Chris doesn't speak either. Still the complimentary drinks. Oh, yeah, drinks. When the show finally ends, how many bows do these people need? You stand in line to get your coats, and Sam has you in creases with a hilarious impression of the conductor, arms flailing wildly. Huh, sounds like my band concert at the night. Anyways, the couple in front of you are talking about the relocation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. Sounds awful. I just want to say something real quick before I continue with this. So yeah, like I just said, it sounded like my band concert. It is funny to look up at the conductor while you're playing, and like at a band concert, it's when you look at the conductor while they're playing and you just see their hands moving around weirdly. It's hilarious. But yeah, I think I did pretty good. The last song is so boring though. I have the same thing for what, 24? Yeah, 24 measures. But anyways, yeah, it was fun still. So I was scared, but it was fine. Anyways, back to this. When you get home, you're still laughing as Sam heads upstairs to shower before bed. That's your 14-year-old son isn't home. in an almost illegible scroll. He says he's at a friend's house. Alright, it's a school night, so you go up there. Alright, yeah. I trust this kid. It's one night. You gotta start taking responsibility for his own decisions sometimes. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Trust me, I think something bad is gonna happen after saying that. Oh, yeah, here we go. Call for... God, the music, man. No. Anyway. Oh, my whole body's sore. Anyway, your family crackle? No light. Calling while you and Gus were at work. Good afternoon. This is a message for the Miss Smith calling regarding your son's problems. Bring a woman goes on. I don't know. Whatever. I'm sure there's a purpose explanation for it, but he wasn't supposed to and kind of carefully that he yes. I'd like to remind you that we do require all absences to be authorized or exceptional circumstances for parents during the first day of the morning. Please see to it that it does not happen. Thank you. Goodbye. I'm assuming now we're gonna talk to Charlie, or we're just gonna go back to the broadcast job. I don't know. Whatever. Oh yeah, I gotta learn. Oh man. Oh god. I mean, I know it's only been like what a week. I don't know. Yeah, he's like, listen, I'm dumb. Okay, my brain doesn't work that good. You're looking through the pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue is caught. Recognizing the teal advance logo on the envelope. Tear it up. Dear Winston, this is your second reminder letter regarding the assets and wealth redemption scheme. Please submit your passports to your government office as soon as possible in order to register for this. I don't know how it's spelled. Anyways, I'm gonna go with that. You cannot receive your share of national rebate without submitting these documents. That doesn't make it any better. Work as a team and we're rewarded. We'll work together, Southbury, and Peter Fleming. Just skipping days. Ooh, Christmas. Yeah, Christmas, what do we got for presents here? I got one? Oh, okay. Whatever. Okay, anyways, you can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow is settled on the grass outside. Kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. Head at the table. Okay, I just want to say something real quick. I promise I will try to get this fixed, or try to get it working. I gotta figure out what's with my webcam, because like I go into my menu, right? So I go into wait, actually no, I won't get it. Anyways, I go into my menu. I have the stuff that you know, the stuff that I usually have, like my capture and all my voice stuff, and it's not in there, so I have to figure out how to work that. But I'll figure it out, and yeah, when I do figure it out, you should be able Alright, anyways, back to this. Day 40. I don't want to show it, that's been 3 days. Okay, I'll read this. We'll continue on reading the days. Day 40. Tight Christmas. Across from you is Chris. Chris is empty. Probably on her tropical beach. Catch Sam's eye. He breaks into his smirk, clearly thinking the same thing. Even without Chris, the had to stretch a little thinner this year. No one's seen this tonight. Christmas really can be a wonderful time. I agree. You'll go around. Party a nice Christmas ground. You stay silent. Let's go to the mess. Your mother smiles broadly at you, just like she used to. Yes, Pat, it's absolutely lovely. Sam, awful. I don't know why. Sorry, my head is like, I'm tired right now. But anyways, Sam softly corrects it. That's the thing. Alex, that's not what. Oh, yes, of course. She mutters. Immediately, she backs the real shadow of her former self. Sam smiles kindly, squeezes your hand, and really shakes it. Look around. I'm gonna stay silent. Mother, in an increasingly rare moment of clarity, looks towards them for speaking. Sam, is Chris not coming? You wink as you pass Charlie. I don't know. Something portion of potatoes. I'm sorry if I'm being really dumb right now. That's a easy word. I'm sorry. Chris had to go away this afternoon. But everything's okay. Thanks, Dad. Your son, Charlie, looking at you see as I miss Chris. Frowning, your spouse puts a hand on her shoulder. Me too, sweetheart. We all do. Hope Chris will be home by next year. Okay, I guess. Merry Christmas, everyone. Okay, wait, you stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. Well, most of us. There are layers of cheers and much of clinking glasses. Your daughter, Susie, sings treated accordingly. You know how you love me? You raise a questioning eyebrow. I'm not going to like this, am I? You know, me and my friends are planning on traveling this year. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. Yeah, I knew it. I remind you, he chuckled, as your 19-year-old daughter rolls her eyes. You wish you could say yes without worry. But now that your mother's had to move in, things aren't quite as simple anymore. Only a few hundred, she mumbles as she pushes a straightie around her plate. Takes great. Oh, God, Mike, dude. Just keep having to move it. Okay, that should work. Everything looks. Alright, it takes great effort for you not to spit your mulled wine across the table onto your elderly mother. That's sad. Interesting. I know it's a lot of salmon, but cranes are expensive. This is a great opportunity for her, and I did already say that she should go. Sorry, but that's money we just don't have. Yeah, I'm sorry, we can't take it away from her now. Karen says, Lori said she would go. Well, maybe ask us first before you say, okay, yeah, go ahead, go right ahead. Like, we should all agree on this. She says nothing, but you can tell she's holding her. think yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying we don't have enough money, because I believe this guy. I feel like we don't. I feel like we don't have enough money. I think that's the only reason why we're doing this broadcasting job, honestly. For a moment's silence, stand by stand. You're right. We're so sorry, Susie, but the way things are at the moment, we can't spare you that sort of money. What? You promised! Daughter stands up suddenly, chair toppling behind her. She's mad. Toppling behind her. She looks from the face of one parent to the other and opens her mouth to speak. Then she lets out a frustrated shriek and stands out her room. I'll speak to her. Sam sighs, falling to the out. Yeah, fair enough. Oh my god. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as he starts to clear the plates in silence. Her mother chimes in cheerfully. You had a nice birthday, Pat. Merry Christmas. It's great. And this guy seems like a happy guy, right? Yeah. Yeah. A long weekend. Oh yeah, so I have both of the things on my mic for like what's it called? For the thing to like block out. So I have the thing on my I have the thing that goes like in front of it from a cord, and I have the puffy thing, the squishy why do I keep wanting to call it rubber? Foam thing on it. So just tell me if you want me to take either of those off and tell me if you can hear me well, because I will certainly take them off if you want me to. Anyways. Why does the zip on this dang case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. True. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance, peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle, and you drag the old suitcase down the stairs. Answering machine is playing on the table. Good evening, Emma. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you will be required to work this weekend. Hard snakes. I did accidentally click that. Okay, well, anyways. I didn't mean to click that. Plane comes downstairs, brimming with excitement. I see you, they grab the cartridge from the dish and start to load your bags into the bag. Your message you need this weekend. Apologize profusely to your spouse. You really should go into work. Bozeman's temper is legendary. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's kind of fun to be a broadcast editor, not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, you should I feel like you would get fired if you didn't, but exactly. You're going to go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes you whimper, not simply. I get it, your family has always been priority, but sometimes work has to come first. You should go. Sam pulls you close and holds you tight. A wave of gratitude washes over you. You unpack in disappointed silence. Why are the days going by so fast? A permission. Okay, I read the day that one time. Okay, I'll try my best to read the days. It's day 98. A permission slip. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping? Okay, reaping the benefits of cooperation. Join the advanced go-getters today. Words together. This doesn't sound like the club that he told you about. Yeah, looks like a nice camping thing. Okay, anyway, so he grabs a fire from you and throws a form in your hand. So, I can walk there straight from school, then sister can drop us home after. You won't have to do anything. Sign permission slip. Okay, yeah. But let's be nice. Son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see him so passionate about it. And his part. Whoa, why is the music getting... When do I actually get to do something and not read? Oh, well. Okay, day 101. Some guys at work gave... They can't... Sam stands in front of him. Brandish 2 tickets. See the bold letters. Alan James in front of him. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, stuff in the brain. I mean, you saw how he was on that broadcast, right? I'm sorry to say, but I can't sit through any more of this crap. Sam burst into fits of laughter. Thank God, I was worried you were going to say yes. You decided to stay in and eat. Yes, pizza, let's go. Decided to stay in and eat pizza. Alan James is worth your time. Yeah, that's fine. Do I get to finally do something, please? Like... Is this game ever going to let me be the dude again or go to work again? I know this is weird. I'm excited to go to work. This is fun. Day 110, a profitable partnership. Anyways, after a particularly long day of work, you come home to find the posts sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with an increasingly familiar Vans logo and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front, and correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. Best to get it over with. You're a witness. This letter is to inform us that the advanced government has taken another step forward in our president's policy by nationalizing the largest private corporation and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country. Partnership bond program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You remember this being in the manifesto. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions, chosen by advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. Alright, let's read these. EOB. I have the Beholder Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or Coacher. Capture? Yeah, Coacher. We see the beauty in all our customers. Number 2. Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. No, not that guy. I wasn't even paying attention to the ad, but the part that I did see, no, not that guy. But honestly, it might be the best. We don't know. We didn't read it. Alright. influence could you have? Come on. Just want to work. Just want to go to the job thing. Voice. Oh. Okay. We might. Okay, we might. Oh, okay. Please. Oh, yes, let's go. I don't. What's that?
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advanced advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pip. My God, that weather.
Alright, I guess we'll do this as number 1. Oh, right. Okay, then. What do you...
Probably just a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Wait, usually this guy, right?
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt or an act of frustration by a tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
It might seem amusing to us, but clearly this formerly overprivileged section of our society is not adjusting well to the new future. It's often too easy to forget that not every citizen is thriving under advance.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year, and this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge married his longtime tag team partner Tina Tiny Hands last year in a wrestling ring made of tiny cake?
Is this once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today, though its critics are skeptical that the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
When only a Flard will do, you need the Flardmaster 5000. That's the slogan accompanying the announcement that has rocked the construction industry this morning. The breakthrough device for aiding in installation is sure to change the way we see the humble Flard.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later,
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
you won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
Where's my makeup girl?
everybody.
Makeup!
Is it raining outside? I'm sure.
Just a bit, so a man fire on a massive boat.
Makeup, where is that useless fucking idiot?
I don't suppose he had any pets.
Yeah, 2 of each.
Makeup!
Seriously.
Oh. Whoops. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by his bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties,
that was my
might have
fault.
been averted.
I didn't do anything.
On behalf of the Nightly News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy. Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all, after what you lot did. Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. Wasn't your fault. As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
And you be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
Yes, I could smell him already.
What, smell?
Smelled like love.
Ah, yes, that'll be the fur, scented with hoof.
Okay, I was gonna say
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm, like our cat, before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend." But I sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here, and she can't be, for just $89.99. And then it's the general error. 41.
And is that when he burst into
Look
flames?
careful.
And then he exploded.
Look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there, staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. And with his glasses, that's 5.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing you remember before the darkness overtook you?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds very traumatic.
Oh.
Do you have nightmares?
All right, that's quite
Do you?
enough of
Timmy?
you two coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal
questions,
again?
and now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Calm down, look.
Do you think your parents will ever really love you again?
Right, that's it. Enough. Come on, Mr.
Tadlock.
No, your poster, your favourite poster.
So there you have it, Megan. Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
I'm bleeding, am I not?
Thank you, Robin, Harry and stuff.
My espresso here. Where are we next? I can't take this footage.
What am I?
Things a consumer should look out for when they're spotting a dangerous toy.
Well, Megan, experts advise to always check for the new advanced mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
Oh. She's very good.
Who?
Megan.
Yes, she is.
Watch your back, Jeremy. Women are coming.
I'm more worried about this water dripping onto my head.
Or losing your grip on reality. What it doesn't have to be.
Alright, well.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the Sports Board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
Okay, so what do you want me to do exactly? What? Okay, I don't know what you want me to do with that. Okay, well, while we're sitting through this, boring commercial, I just want to say...
That's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Alright, let's go to number 1.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting...
You know, I could put a tie on, I could look a bit straight.
It's gripping the nation. Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan, you joined me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on.
Striker, go first.
Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
D-Robe.
Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker for shots number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing it under her legs. Not bad, if you ask me.
Was that contact? Don't know why you complained. To Harris.
Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Football. Move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends.
Of ends.
Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large.
Second round, double. Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streaker on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow. Because it's quite an eyesore, and women's bodies, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harry's absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. You know, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that a defensive thumbscrew? We haven't seen that since the heats. What a brilliant move. Back to striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket.
What the heck is happening?
I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, always said that. And after all, it is a game of two halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington's Fish.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Okay, that's... This is a special.
It cannot be in the final pose.
Special.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies? Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
I'm so confused right now.
Back to striker. And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course, perhaps... And yes, Harris has countered with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, there's sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. Okay, nonsense is going on here. Yes,
We want our money.
yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters, absolute wasters. Oh, jog on! It's an absolute bloody... Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go anywhere at this point. Really high-level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts.
Hold.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's And she spat it out. She did the egg spit. Quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker. But she's in it to win it.
Harris's ball.
On it, like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is...
Once again, a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals, their 6th and 7th, respectively.
Okay, so I didn't know that could happen. Just gonna say that real quick. Okay, so anyways, while we're waiting for this to load, I just want to say, 1, I will be trying to get my webcam to work while I'm recording. Okay, 2. Okay, it's loading. Okay, I will wait, I guess.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports saying they can protest.
Okay, well, anyways, so... So,
that's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry?
Okay, anyways,
for the
real
ratings.
quick, and I... No, whatever.
3.
I'll just wait till the next break.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon reporting live the finals of the new game that's winning nations.
That's right, Megan, you joined me live for the final in a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two things have done that all season. Accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. Trivia round earlier on by some margin.
D-Robe.
Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. Now. Using his arms to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back. Shot number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing it under her legs. Not bad, if you ask me.
Was that contact? Don't know why you complained. To Harris.
Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand. I'd say there. But what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round one.
Okay, the goal is not to get it in the bucket. And that bucket is there.
And of course, now they've got to go to starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large.
Second round, Striker to play. Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that. We broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. Harris. And was that the fitting double screw? We haven't seen that at the Heats. What a brilliant move. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical master on display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. Tommy Harris, but he is a late bloomer, of course. Must be some music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at you. It's running around really on this way from the sea. And everything shaking up like quite a lot. Now he's sprung himself in over! I cannot stand it. He'll be taken out now. And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. Not bad. Well, that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. Back to Harris here. Ladies. Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually back to Striker.
Possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad, eh? Which is quite good there. Very good there. Ellie Striker. I mean, there's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. So we can carry on with the match. Wasters, absolute wasters.
Okay, there we go. Wait, what? Oh,
Okay, now we're going to go final round, and of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it?
Hold.
And she's a bit and now she needs to win it. On it. And he's feeling it. Sun in the face tonight. What a love.
And the winner of the first annual Sport Championship is
what do I do? Okay, check.
That's how we know of these business. 1 minute back. Fucking microphone just dropped me. Fucking microphone just dropped me. Where's that sound guy?
Okay, anyways, so while the break's going, like I said, I will try to get my webcam working so you can see me while I'm talking. 2.
Dangerous. Now I know you're tough and you can take the odd for the sake of any succession of the ticker. I'm sure you'll make right decisions. Boozman out.
Sorry about
Alright, so I was saying, I'll try to get my webcam working. That's number 1. Number 2, I will try to get Dying Light as soon as I can. It might take a couple of weeks because you need to save up some money, you know. And also,
No, mine's not.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Minister Julius Reed and
and then I'm gonna try to go into another game. I don't know if that stops the video, but you know.
Should we be worried?
The new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mama used to say, there was something that you don't know how to be. Where were our disease come from? The door to my God is always open.
Turn out to be some alternative arts project.
To a nation about something far more exciting. You're ruthless that you have an announcement to make. Let me ask a quick question. Usually how it
Are you saying that advances have cured death?
And much less. When I was 13, my man came from some school to go to the hospital. He grinded. He collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And when he went into the room, afraid of him, I was scared. I hadn't seen it before. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love. No, 3 days later, he got back home. He lived with us 9 miserable years after that. He had to fit a rubber spoon and had a bowl, so he could just take a shit right there. And this is his voice. It was all for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off. Reading it, quick, it was a crisis. And she didn't want to lose children.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. The Health Service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your life. Financial, medical, so even for citizens gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is even more important. This is a service for the people who choose it. People who build their mentors, don't burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating life.
He's just given me an electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think it fried my asshole.
We're still on the air, sir?
Yeah, sorry. I apologize. Sorry, I've got sacked again. Can I get a little bit of help here? Please.
Your generation might feel some way.
It's a raw shell face, fucker. That one was massive. Right, no. This bastard's coming off.
Sorry, that the older generation might
Fried
feel
butthole.
somewhat.
It's gotta hurt, dude.
Drinking wine and luxury cars on
Right.
Okay, it's fine.
yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the final. We'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Bill Johnson. You can have a peaceful night.
Okay.
Actually, I suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
It's for my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I stopped the leak.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so broke. Yeah. Alright, finally I can talk about what I wanted to say. So, I got a couple things I want to say. Number one, it's not that important. I guess you don't really need to see me, but I'm gonna try to get my webcam to work so you can actually see me and see my reactions. Because right now you're just hearing me. I mean, but that stuff is really funny. It's just cool to see someone's reactions and not like just hear it. So I'm gonna try to get that working. Second thing is also not that. I'm just gonna I'm gonna try to switch between games and I'm gonna try to close out when I'm done to see if it stops the broadcast, and if it does, I'll just start the video and I'll play again my one point. Yeah, that. Let's see. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. God, I just had in my head. So first was... Oh yeah, I remember. Third thing was I'll try to get Dying Light. I don't have enough money right now. I only have $20. So I will have to save up. It will probably take me, I don't know, at least 3 weeks. I don't know, probably more than that, but I'll buy it and play it as soon as I can on the channel. Then, and yeah. So, as soon as I buy it, as soon as it downloads, make a video. It's gonna be on my PlayStation, so, as you know, I don't know how to actually do videos on my PlayStation. I only know how to do live streams. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I'll try to buy it. $40. Yeah, I need $40. So I'll try to get that as quick as I can, you know. Now I'm gonna exit out of the game. I'm gonna see if it stops the video. And if it does, then I'll probably post a full position I edit that. So I'll be posting stuff tonight. So just in case it does stop the video, have a good day, night, day, whenever you're watching this, have a good that time. See you in the next video, and yeah. Oh yeah, real quick, actually I was super worried about that, I know. But so on my mic, if you can't hear me right now very well, just tell me in the comments, if I should take, like, if you can't hear me, I'll take off the foam and the foam thing on my mic and the thing that like is in front of it. I'll take that off. But yeah, bye. I'll see you in the next video. And if it stops video, so. Of course, it's gonna take a minute to load. Come on, dude.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
Alright.
And I'm Jeremy Don.
Oh, yeah, actually. Challenge room, what do we got in here? Oh, there, okay, there's 3 challenges in there. Extra. No, I don't want the teleprompter, so I'm not gonna play it. Alright, well. I'll either see you in the next video. If the video doesn't stop, I'll keep
What a
playing.
wild ride this has been.